What up, YouTube? It's Jay Coffee Talk, tapping back in with some more hip-hop news, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit them buttons and join the discussion, but let's get right into these topics. So first up, right, I don't know if you guys have seen this trending, circulating around social media, but apparently Lil Uzi Vert decided to take the diamond up out of his forehead. You may be like, Coffee, who gives a fuck? This ain't really news like that. I mean, I kind of felt that way, but it was like the way we kept seeing that shoved in our face. Lil Uzi Vert, $24 million diamond, whatever, implanted in his forehead. You know what I'm saying? The media picked it up, ran wild with it. They tapped in with the jeweler. It was like everywhere, like it was the biggest thing ever. And I was just thinking like, damn, man, okay. It was real wild at that point in time. When was that? Just like a couple months ago when that happened with Uzi. We were seeing Uzi everywhere. He was being pushed really hard. And it was, very odd too. At the same time, he ended up doing an interview on Fat Joe's platform. And they started talking about the 27 Club and whatnot. And real quick, y'all, apologies for all the background noise. You know what I mean? I love bringing y'all this content, and sometimes I'm out moving around and I just got to tap in and get a blog, get a video out there to y'all, and it is what it is. So I guess we'll just try and drown it out with some background music, you feel me? But anyways, getting back to what we were saying about Lil Uzi Vert, on his Fat Joe interview, they started talking about the 27 Club, you know what I mean? Which is like, I guess we could call it somewhat of a conspiracy theory or something, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of big iconic musicians and celebrities who all mysteriously passed away at the age of 27, and it was just really weird. Fat Joe was asking him like, yo, what's up with the Marilyn Manson stuff in the 27 Club? Like, are you a member? And like Uzi was talking about like he thought about joining it, like it was a thing you go and sign up for and put in your application. It was just very bizarre. It was all at the same time as the diamond, $24 million diamond implant thing, you feel me? But in his recent pictures and such social media posts, it seems the diamond is absent from his forehead. So I guess he moved on, you know what I mean? He spent all that time putting down all that bread. Apparently, reportedly, like I said, they tapped in with the jeweler and everything. And when this was being discussed, it was like this was a plan Uzi had worked on for like over a year or something. And I guess it's already over. Like, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, you feel me? Uzi's out there making all this money. He wants to insert a diamond in his forehead. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what you guys think about it and that whole 27 Club discussion we were talking about. Like, Uzi be sending some odd messages at times. I don't know. Tap in and let me know what y'all think. But the main story that I wanted to get into with you guys, man, we're talking about Swizz Beatz and Timbaland, the versus battle, which, listen, I don't tune into all these versus battles. I mean, I'll tune in a little bit, but I don't really get all into all of them. But there's been some real good ones as of late. You know what I'm saying? Red and Meth, Earth, Wind and Fire, Isley Brothers. You know what I mean? A lot of great ones. But this one was just off the hook. Like, it was so lit. The energy was high. These guys put on an amazing show. As we know, they're the dudes who, put together this whole versus format, platform, and everything, you know what I mean? And we already know they made a huge deal with it over with Triller after they built it up. Shout out to them. But both really dope in the hip-hop world, you know what I mean? But I've stated on many videos, Timbaland is maybe my favorite producer of all time. Like, I'll normally say DJ Premier, but Timbo's beats are just crazy. You know what I mean? And once again, guys, hit the comments. Let me know your favorite Timbaland beats. Let me know if we should do a video just going over some Timbo beats. You feel me? Like, let me know if you guys think that would be a dope video. And once again, let me know your favorites. One that I always mention, Snoopy track featuring Jay-Z off Volume 3 in My Lifetime Volume 3. Another dope track it was off Timbaland's album that doesn't get brought up a lot. It's Timbaland featuring Jay-Z, Lobster and Shrimp. That one goes hard. But we could go on and on all day talking about the Timbaland beats, how dope they are, how original they are, how like every time you hear a Timbo beat, for the most part, you know who it is, you know what it is. And Timbo has kind of remained one of them producers even to this day that for the most part, every artist, is like, I got to get a Timbaland beat. I'm not saying on every project, but I'm sure y'all know what I mean. Like a lot of times with producers, I don't want to say they come and they go, but there are some that do kind of come and go, or there are some that stick around, but you know what I mean? They're not as sought after with the top artists and top, projects being put out, but it feels like everyone still wants a Timbo beat after all this time. But peep it, guys, the story here is Swizz Beatz calling out Justin Timberlake. Okay, now we've heard this discussion before. We've talked about it a little bit out on my channel. A lot of times Justin Timberlake is called, one of the biggest culture vultures of all time. I hear a lot of people say that. You guys hit the comments and let me know if you agree with that statement or not. You know what I mean? This is a big discussion and debate that goes way back to the days of Blue Eyed Soul music. Hit the comments if y'all know what I'm talking about when it comes to the Blue Eyed Soul music and all that. But anyways, getting back to what happened, early in the battle, Timbaland plays, as we know, he's got a lot of tracks with Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? So early on, though, he plays Jay-Z featuring Justin Timberlake, Holy Grail. And Swizz Beatz said, he was joking around, but he was serious at the same time. And he said, listen, until you can get Justin Timberlake on Verzuz, I don't want to hear his vocals on this platform, because there's been discussions of Justin Timberlake featuring Usher. And Timbaland assured him, like, nah, we're going to get him on here. You know what I mean? We're going to get him on here, no worries. But then later in the battle, way later, in overtime, he ends up playing Cry Me a River and Sexy Back. And then Swizz Beatz really came out and said what he had to say. And, shout out to Swizz Beatz, guys, whether you agree with what he says or not. We've seen Swizz say things like speak his mind, not hold his tongue, like at the DMX funeral. He said what he had to say without overshadowing the event. You know what I mean? Like, shout out Swizzy. He's not going to hold his tongue for no one, it seems. But after he played these two, like I said, Sexy Back, Cry Me a River in overtime, he says, until Justin lets the world know that he, and then Timberland kind of cut in, and then he came out and said, Justin's got to come out. He's coming out. Or I'm sorry, Timberland said that. He said, Justin's got to come out. He's coming out. And then Swizz came in again and said, he's got to admit that he loves the black culture and he got to be on this stage. And then he gave him a direct invitation and said, you took from black culture, you give to the black culture. Come to Verzuz and be a part of the black culture. So like I said, this has been a discussion going on. And once again, guys, do you guys think, Justin Timberlake, the culture vulture tag is fair that it's put on him? You know what I mean? It's a whole debate. Like, let's break it down below. Let me know what you think and why. But, he's flat out telling him, like, you got to come on this platform. It's clear Swizz Beatz is feeling some kind of way. And it seems he almost is feeling it's disrespectful to him, the platform, the culture, the black community, that Justin Timberlake isn't coming on the Verzuz stage. So tap in. Let me know what you guys think about that. And just about the culture vulture tag in general. Let's discuss it all below. And real quick, too, with Justin Timberlake's name being brought up and us discussing him, I still don't understand what in the fuck happened at the Super Bowl with the whole Janet Jackson thing. Like, that was just bugged out to me. Feel me? Let me know what y'all think about that, too. Like, it was weird. They ended up apologizing for it, but it seemed like they meant to do it. I don't know. I still don't get it after all these years. It was rather bizarre, in my opinion. But hit the comments. Look forward to hearing what you guys got to say. Like I said, let's talk about Uzi. Let's talk about the Timbo beats, the Swizzy beats, the Verzuz battle. You feel me? And Justin Timberlake. Let's discuss it all below. New viewers, sub to the channel. J Coffee Talk, daily content. Stay tuned. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And I'm out of here. Peace.